So today we start new chapter, arithmetic progression. So for that you must know what is mean by set, what is mean by sequence. So first we recall that arithmetic progression. This is third chapter. See the definition of sequence. A set of numbers where the numbers are arranged in a definite order like the natural numbers is called a sequence. We know that natural numbers are arranged, next number is more than 1 to the previous number, that means first number is 1, second number is 2, third number is 3. That means when we add 1 to the number we get next number, that is natural number. So if we observe that numbers, they are increasing order by 1. Now in a set we can write that number at any place, but in sequence we require a definite order. So in sequence a particular number is written at particular position. That means in sequence position of a number is important. If the numbers are written as A1, A2, A3, A4, then A1 is first, A2 is second, and so on. That means this A1 is the first number of that sequence, A2 is the second number of that sequence, A3 is the third number of that sequence. It is clear that An is the nth place. That means in set this number at any position, but in sequence their position is important. So we can identify any number from that sequence. It is clear that An is the nth place. A sequence of number is also represented by alphabets F1, F2, F3 and so on. And we find that there is a definite order in which numbers are. So from this we can find, if we know the some numbers from that sequence, we can find the number, any number from that sequence. So the terms in sequence. So how terms are denoted? In sequence order terms are represented as. So in sequence order is important, so we call that terms as ordered terms. So the first term we represented by T1, second term we represented by T2, third term T3 and nth term by Tn. So in general sequence is written as in curly bracket Tn. When we know the number of terms, we replace when n equals to 1 we get first term, when n equals to 2 we get second term and so on. So we write in general sequence as in curly bracket Tn. If the sequence is infinite, for every positive integer n there is term Tn. So there are total n terms. Now with the help of activity you will be clear. Some sequences are given below. Show the positions of the terms by T1, T2, T3. That means you have to write first term, second term, third term. That means in this sequence you have to identify which is first term, which is second term, which is third term. So this 9 which is denoted by yellow color, this is first term of this sequence. So we write here T1 equals to n. This red color 15 number, this is second term of this sequence, so we denote this as T2 equals to 15. This 21 is at third position, so third term we denote by T3 which is equals to 21. So you can say this 27 at fourth position, that means T4 is equals to 27. So in this way you have to identify the first term, second term, third term and so on for calculating the values. Now see next sequence. For example 7 7 7 7. Here first term t1 equals to 7, this second term also equals to 7, this third term also equals to 7 and so on. Now see the third example, -2, -6, -10, -14 sequence is given. So here t2 equals to -1, that means first term is -2, second term is -6, third term that is -10 and if asked fourth term that is -14. So you can identify the positions of the term from the given sequence. Now we come to the main point, arithmetic progression. So sequence is a set but proper arrangement of numbers, that is in definite order. Here sequence we call arithmetic progression. So for that you remember one point, if the consecutive terms of a sequence and their difference is constant, then that sequence is called arithmetic progression. See here, if the difference between two consecutive terms is constant, then it is called a common difference and generally denoted by letter D. म्हणजे तुम्हाला जर सिक्वेन्स दिलेला असेल आणि त्या सिक्वेन्समधील कॉन्झिक्युटिव्ह नंबर्स मीन्स लगतचे नंबर. फॉर एक्झाम्पल इफ वी कन्सिडर T1, T2, T3, T4 are the element of that sequence, then T1 and T2 are consecutive numbers, T2 and T3 are consecutive numbers, T3 and T4 are the consecutive numbers. T1 and T3 is not consecutive because T1 and T3 there is one more number between them, that is T2. So consecutive numbers are those numbers which come one after another. So see here, for example 9, 15, 21, 27. So 9 and 15 is consecutive number, 15 and 21 is consecutive number, 21 and 27 is consecutive numbers. 9 and 21 is not consecutive. म्हणजे लगेच येणारा जो नंबर असेल त्याच्या आधीचा नंबर आणि तो हे कॉन्झिक्युटिव्ह टर्म्स असतील. 15 आणि 21 कॉन्झिक्युटिव्ह झाले, 15 आणि 27 कॉन्झिक्युटिव्ह होणार नाहीत. म्हणून तुम्ही लक्षात ठेवायचं आहे T1, T2, T2, T3 हे काय आहेत, कॉन्झिक्युटिव्ह नंबर्स आहेत. या कॉन्झिक्युटिव्ह नंबरचा जर डिफरन्स कॉन्स्टंट येत असेल तर जो गिवन सिक्वेन्स आहे त्या गिवन सिक्वेन्सला काय म्हणणार आपण, अरिथमॅटिक प्रोग्रेशन. नाउ सी, इन द गिवन सिक्वेन्स इफ द डिफरन्स बिटवीन टू कॉन्झिक्युटिव्ह टर्म्स, आता आपला जनरल जर फॉर्म्युला दाखवायचा असेल Tn+1 म्हणजे नंतरच्या नंबरमधून आधीचा नंबर आपण काय करणार, मायनस Tn+1 मायनस Tn इज कॉन्स्टंट, देन द सिक्वेन्स इज कॉल्ड अरिथमॅटिक प्रोग्रेशन. So in this sequence Tn+1 minus Tn equals to D is common difference. आणि हा जो आपण फॉर्म्युला लिहिलेला आहे, नंतरच्या व्हॅल्यूमधून जर आधीची व्हॅल्यू मायनस केली, म्हणजे नंतरच्या टर्मच्या व्हॅल्यूमधून जर आधीच्या टर्मची व्हॅल्यू जर मायनस केली, जो डिफरन्स येईल त्या डिफरन्सला आपण डीने रिप्रेझेंट करणार आणि या डिफरन्सला म्हणणार आपण कॉमन डिफरन्स. म्हणजे प्रत्येक कॉन्झिक्युटिव्ह टर्मचा जर विचार केला तुम्ही, म्हणजे जेवढे कॉन्झिक्युटिव्ह नंबर्स तुम्ही घ्याल, म्हणजे 9 आणि 15 हे कॉन्झिक्युटिव्ह नंबर झाले, यांचा डिफरन्स 15 आणि 21 यांचा डिफरन्स घेतला, 21 आणि 27 यांचा डिफरन्स घेतला, तर या जेवढे कॉन्झिक्युटिव्ह टर्म्स तुम्ही घेणार त्या सगळ्यांचा डिफरन्स काय आला पाहिजे, सारखा आला पाहिजे, तरच आपण त्याला काय म्हणणार मग, अरिथमॅटिक प्रोग्रेशन. इन ॲन अरिथमॅटिक प्रोग्रेशन इफ द फर्स्ट टर्म इज डिनोटेड बाय a and common difference is small d, then म्हणजे आपण याच्यामध्ये जनरली फॉर्म्युला यूज करताना जी फर्स्ट टर्म आहे T1 त्याला स्मॉल एने रिप्रेझेंट करणार आणि त्याचा जो येणारा कॉमन डिफरन्स आहे तो स्मॉल डीने रिप्रेझेंट करणार. देन T1 इक्वल्स टू ए, T2 इक्वल्स टू ए प्लस डी, T3 इक्वल्स टू ए प्लस डी प्लस डी. म्हणजे आपण काय करून राहिलो, पहिली टर्म ए आहे, दुसरी टर्म डीने मोठी राहणार, तिसरी टर्म आधीच्या टर्मपेक्षा डीने मोठी राहणार, आधीची टर्म ए प्लस डी होती, इथे आणखी एक नाही. आता जर आपण याला ॲड केलं तर याला लिहिता येईल आपल्याला ए प्लस डी टॉईस डी. म्हणजे आता याच्यानंतरची येणारी टर्म कोणती असेल मग, T4 इक्वल्स टू ए प्लस 3D, T5 किती असेल ए प्लस 4D. म्हणजे अशा प्रकारे आधीच्या टर्ममध्ये तुम्ही जर तो कॉमन डिफरन्स ॲड केला तर तुम्हाला नंतरची टर्म मिळणार. सो सी हिअर, अरिथमॅटिक प्रोग्रेशन हॅविंग फर्स्ट टर्म ॲज ए and common difference d is, so we write here first term as a, second term as a plus d, third term as a plus 2d, fourth term as a plus 3d. What will be the fifth term? A plus 4d. Sixth term a plus, sixth term we require sixth term a plus 5d. So in this way we can calculate the terms in a given sequence. If 1 2 3 4 5 terms are provided, then we can find any term of that sequence if we know the common difference.